Hello. Well, oh, howdy, Dirt Finder. I got a real doozy for you. When you can spare a minute for us over at the recreational grounds, Park Warden. He definitely has it. Martha Hubbard. Hello, is this the Grime Bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school. The Sticky Bandits. The Grime Bandits? Oh, another thing. Careful how you go around the volcano. What? What is Who is Jenny Pebbles and Aura? What? I didn't. I don't know what you. We went down there to enjoy smoky suns, and Jenny saw a UFO pop out of the top and disappear before you can say, look, UFO. Where? Oh, well, I don't know what either of you are talking about. I don't know what's going on. But welcome back to more Power Wash Simulator. I know this is like the 5th episode where we're still on the same. Because I've been focusing on just talking and instead of just doing the wash. So I figured this episode would be the episode where I finally finish this fucking house. Because it feels good when I finish it. We're 60% done. Shouldn't take too much longer. But yeah. It's been a while. We've been doing this for a while. But I did have a topic I wanted to talk about while I do the wash, because, you know, I want to talk and wash. How about that? But it's about anything and everything all at once. But one of the things I've had on my mind is just how many. This is very random, but it's been something that's been on my mind, and I wanted to talk about it. But there's just as I've gotten older and wizened up a little bit, I've realized just how many extroverts I'm surrounded by. Like, holy shit. I don't know if this is just in America, but holy shit. I am an introvert. I can be extroverted sometimes, but most of the time, no, I'm very introverted. But god damn, there is just so many goddamn extroverts I am surrounded by. Everywhere. They're everywhere. I know how random this is, but it's just so crazy to me. Like it's wild. And I think even I didn't really understand what, because I always thought, like, an introvert meant being shy. It's not really that. Introverts just, they like alone time. They enjoy their alone time. I'm one of those people. I love being alone. I love doing things alone. Sounds very depressing, I know, but I enjoy my alone time. Not saying I don't enjoy talking to people, but God, it's just like I fucking hate. I sound like such a Karen right now. I would like to speak to the manager. The manager of extroverts. Who would be the man? I don't even know who the manager of extroverts would be. Look, I know how random of a topic this is, but it's been on my mind. There's just so many extroverts everywhere. And I'm someone, I hate small talk. I hate it. I get so bored. Like, whenever I hear, like, how's the weather doing? And I'm like, oh fuck, here we go again. It's just like, I wanna because it's not like it's not like it's not like introverts don't enjoy talking to people. It's just, I don't care how the weather is. I can tell it's raining. We don't need to talk about it though. I know. I feel so mean. But it's just I don't know. It's just cause I do feel I feel like an asshole. I don't say anything. It's just I just, and sometimes like I don't need, like, I'm very much like I'm not, I don't like and this is kind of a fault of mine. I don't communicate the best. Like I do, like when it comes to giving me direction, I don't need like I might just say like, yep, like I don't need, like, I'm very it's just it's so good though when you're surrounded by other introverts and they just get you. That's the fucking best. They just understand you. That's the best feeling. Now this isn't saying that extroverts are this isn't judging you by any means. This is not judging you. I just I love, I don't know. I'm still, hell yeah. I just I don't know. Because maybe there are times when like I can be extroverted. There are times when I can be extroverted, but like that, it's like they're so easy to point out as well. It's like oh, and it's like, oh, I know you, I know. No, that see, I can be a little. It's not judging you, extroverts. It's not judging you. It's just that's, no. You know what? No, this is one thing. One thing that does. It's like sometimes people will be like, say to me and like, oh, why don't you just talk more? It's like, why don't you talk less? Jesus Christ! Like, shh, just shh. Like, if extroverts were treated the way introverts are sometimes, holy shit, we would be an entirely different society. It's just like, I saw this like funny video. It's like it was just talking about if extroverts were treated the way introverts were, and it's like, hey, why are you talking so much? And it's like I've been there. It's like, oh, why don't you talk at all? It's like, why do you talk so much? Oh my goodness. I'm really, and like, there's a difference between being an introvert and having social anxiety. And I'm one who has both. I am both an introvert and I have social anxiety. And it's but there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Big difference. Switching gears entirely, now that we got all the extroverts out of here, I want to talk about some movies I've seen recently, because I've seen some pretty good movies, and some good movies have come out that I've seen. Those are the good movies that I've seen. Want to make that clear. But so I'll go in order. First, I saw Oppenheimer, of course. I won't spoil any of these movies, but Oppenheimer was, directed by Christopher Nolan. It was and I'm no film nerd. I don't know a lot about cameras and, cinematography and what that. But for being a 3-hour film and for having no action, it kept me at the edge of my seat the whole way through, which is pretty remarkable, I think. Like, there was no action. It was all just dialogue. It was all dialogue, especially the third act. I won't say what, but like, it was so, there was so much dread in it, and I really liked the film. Good film. Cillian Murphy was amazing in it. Because he's been in a few Christopher Nolan films, and it's cool to see him get the lead role and just shine. But next I saw Barbie, which Barbie was, I didn't know what to expect going in. I expected, well, I did have expectations. I did not expect it to be, I expected it to be a bit more, Jesus, I can't speak. I expected it to be existential, and it did have these serious themes. It wasn't just this, this fun. It was fun. It was a fun movie, but it dealt with a lot of, I won't spoil the movie, but it really showed how unfair the world is to women. It shows how, and I'm a man. I hate saying that, but I am a man, and I don't know what it's like to have these to really know what it's, I don't know what it's, I feel like I very privileged, which is so fucked up. But it really showed how unfair, and I've seen this from a couple people online. I don't think the movie, first of all, I thought the movie was amazing. I went alone to the movie to see the movie, and I cried at the end. I think it was I definitely cried when I don't want to spoil it, but the song already got announced before the movie. So there's Billie Eilish made a song for the movie, and it played during a scene, and it was very emotional. It's a very emotional song, and I cried during that. I cried multiple times, actually. It was very it really opens your eyes, and unless you're a Ken, unless you're a fucking Ken, and you just make everything worse. What I was gonna say, I don't think the movie is anti-men. It's just telling the truth how it is how unfair the world is to women, and on how unfair, for some, Ken terrified me. Not gonna lie, he terrified me. It really shows how just how unfair it is to, and I don't know what it's like. But I'm not, I'm, but I can, it was a very, I really enjoyed the film, and I think it was a very good message, an important message to spread. But also, oh yeah, next up I saw Talk to Me. I just saw that this past weekend. Talk to Me, directed by, I didn't know this. I saw the trailer a couple months ago, and I was like, oh, this actually looks really good. It's an A24 film, which they make some pretty good bangers. And I was like, then I found out recently it's directed by Raka Raka. It's directed by the Raka Raka twins, Michael and Danny. I can't pronounce. I don't know how their last name is. It's like Philip Poe. I don't know. Sorry. But it's. I was like, holy shit! They made a film. They made an actual. I knew they were like really good. They always did these crazy videos, like just like the stunt coordination in those videos was insane, and like the cool little, I don't know. But I was like, holy shit, a YouTuber made a movie. Holy shit. But I saw it, and it was me and one other guy. I saw it, and it was me and one other person. It was in like the small theater. It wasn't like the theater where it wasn't in one of the screenings where like Barbie and Oppenheimer, where like the rooms are huge. I don't know if it was like that for other people that saw it, but it wasn't the biggest room, which I can understand because it's like it's not like a blockbuster film, but it's I saw it. It was so fucking good. I left the theater and I was like, whoo! It's got me wanting to make a like a horror film. That was fucking incredible. I don't know how to make a film yet, but I was like, holy shit, that was amazing. Like, that was so fucking good. It was like, again, won't spoil it, but it shows how it's a good reflection on how social media has impacted the world, and how a lot of people are desperate for that attention, and not desperate, I shouldn't, that's judgmental. How just social media is kind of like made us all kind of like attention seekers, and you'll do anything to get that attention and get that fame. And I think it did. I thought it was a very good message. It kind of reminded me, the message of that's what I got out of the movie, at least, was like the whole social media thing was like, it kind of reminded me of Nope, like, because Nope was like, even though there's no social media in it, it's, at least I don't think so, if I can remember correctly, but it's about getting that one shot of the quote unquote UFO, which, if you've seen the movie, you know, but it's about getting the big one, the big shot. It's about getting that fame, that recognition. So it just kind of reminded me of that. Very different circumstances, but just it just reminded me of that. But I thought Talk to Me was, I really enjoyed the film. And it was really cool to see, because like I've always been like a internet nerd. I shouldn't say that. Like I've always heard of Raka Raka, and it was like, I never really watched them like regularly, but like I was like, oh wow, I've heard of those people. That's really fucking awesome. And I'm super stoked for them. That's so fucking cool. But yeah, it was really cool, and it's really, yeah, it was really cool, and I just it's insane to yeah, it's insane, and but yeah, those are the movies I've seen. They're all very I really enjoyed. I don't regret seeing any of them. I really enjoyed all of them, in different ways as well. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. We got through the movies I've seen and introvert, extrovert thing. Yeah, think that's all I wanted to talk about for today's video. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.